Quarterback of the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter take a shot deep. Open target. From left to right, sets up. Oh,
Down!
watch who's gonna step. He's gonna go for the. It fell from the sky into air icing.
We close week one from the Steel City. We're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for the Panthers and the Sooners. Hello once again, everyone. Nate Murphy and Cole Mantell here to bring you what should be an exciting game to close out the week. Cole, Pitt's looking to start their second season off in the league on a hot note, and Oklahoma is looking to rebound from a disappointing season last year. We know we won't see the triple option tonight, but what can we expect to see?
Well, Oklahoma certainly did some soul searching last offseason, and a good return to start from them here. I talked to the AD for Oklahoma, DT Hall. They're looking to rebound from a disappointing season 15. They're going to be looking a lot more balanced this season. That's what he said to me before the game.
Now, Pitt also tonight debuting a brand new field, as you kind of caught a glimpse of the midfield, all blue there in the middle. Looking pretty nice to start this thing out. Oklahoma going to start out on the ground. Ike Porter, 6 yards up the middle.
Yeah, Porter, the freshman, a big part of this offense being brought in. And certainly this team knows how to run, maybe trying to do a little bit less, but Porter, he's going to be the main guy, it looks like, to start here.
Freshman starting over Cedric Yardy here tonight anyway, and now going to look to throw for the first time, complete near side across the 40. Carlton Rhodes picks up 14. Oklahoma moves the chains.
Yeah, and a good start here for Oklahoma. Their first pass in what seems like a while, and it's a good one.
Yeah, you didn't say that much a season ago. Derek Power taking over the starting nod this season. Hands off to Ike Porter. 3 yards up the gut, and it'll be 2nd down and 7.
And a good stop there by Pittsburgh. We talked about the offense for Oklahoma, but Pittsburgh, a much improved defense this offseason.
So now going to go shotgun, 4 receiver set. Power looking to throw over the middle, complete. And near 1st down yardage is Bobby Moss. They didn't give him the spot, so it'll be 3rd down and inches.
Yeah, we might see a challenge. I don't think so, but Rudisell, the freshman, the first big play for him in his career.
So now, assuming they don't challenge the spot here, and I don't think they will, they're going to mark him just short of that line to gain, which is the 46-yard line. So they are inches short, 3rd down. Again, going to spread things out, go 4 wide receivers, play fake, power over the middle, complete, slipping a tackle and getting it down near the 30-yard line. Carlton Rhodes, 16 more and a 1st down for Oklahoma.
Yeah, excellent play there, and Power, a good pocket awareness. He had at least 4 defenders there trying to get him, and this is going to be an important part. We'll see how Oklahoma plays against this, offensive line, their defense, which is brain fart there. How Pittsburgh's defense plays against Oklahoma's offense. I promise I know whose side of the ball it is.
You know what? It's getting late here. We all understand. Pittsburgh on the East Coast, so getting late. But Ike Porter, 1st down carry, 4 yards, and 4 yards on 1st down. You'll take that every time.
Yeah, good start there.
They're going to go back to the 4 wide receiver look, 3 to the bottom of the screen, play fake. They've used that a lot here on this first drive, and it's been working inside the 10-yard line. Greg Givens Sr. give him 19, 1st and goal Sooners.
Yeah, much heavier passing attack, Power to that right side. He's made all 4 completions. And yeah, inside the 5, as you mentioned, 1st and goal. Pittsburgh, they've had some good stops here to start, but we're going to need a little bit more here on the goal line.
They're going to need to step up here and try and force a field goal here as Oklahoma gets their first goal-to-go situation of the season. Swing pass and going to get it to Givens Sr. He'll pick up 3, gets it inside the 5. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice tackle there as well by Kaz Allen, and Power 5 of 5 on this first drive. A good start for him.
They may not have thrown 5 passes in like a 3 or 4 game spread last year. Power is starting 5 of 5 here in the opening series of the season for the Sooners. And he's got a 5 wide receiver set. He's looking to throw it again to the near side, back in the end zone, caught by Carlton Rhodes, and it is an Oklahoma touchdown.
Yeah, excellent zone there. It gets behind the defense, and Rhodes opens the scoring up. And really a nice play there. And the junior, 3rd year at Oklahoma, it's going to be his 3rd career touchdown as well, his 1st since his freshman season.
9 plays, 71 yards, and the 9th ranked Oklahoma Sooners go right downfield. And now it's time to see Helix Myers and this offense of Pitt come out here. Cole, now they're down 7, spread 8.5 in this game. So should keep it fairly close, but how does this offense get rolling here early on?
Well, talk to Base, the AD for Pittsburgh. They want to focus on a balanced offense tonight. It's been a long offseason, and they're excited for a great matchup.
Should be an excellent game, and Pitt would love to get this ball rolling early on offense. They go to Rashad Black and give the senior 5 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, and a good start here as well for this offense for Pittsburgh. We'll see how they, adapt in the short yardage situations.
So a little bunch set there at the top of the screen. They're going to look that way, throw it complete near or far side. Rocky Franklin right along the sideline, and it's a 1st down.
First catch of the sophomore campaign for him. Again, on the right side, Myers, that's his first completion of the season as well.
I formation, bringing in an extra tight end. And they're going to go to the outside, and breaking a tackle goes Black across midfield inside Oklahoma territory for the first time tonight. 16 yards and a 1st down.
Yeah, Murphy, I was on a podcast actually earlier this weekend with Dustin Hawley, AD for Oklahoma. He talked about the running back situation here for Pittsburgh. They're going to rely on him. At least he thought that they're going to rely on him a lot. Pittsburgh may be trying to keep their cards close to their chest when they talk to me this afternoon, but still keep an eye on that halfback.
Rashad Black, a senior, he's been around, he knows how to work the ball downfield. Can't find any free space here. Jack Lawson, one of those great defensive linemen for the Oklahoma Sooners, gets the tackle in the backfield.
And a good defensive effort here. Oklahoma, if they can get those tackle for losses, keep the ball moving backwards, they're going to have a good night tonight.
Line of scrimmage will be important for the Pitt Panthers tonight, especially when they have the football. Have to control that front of Oklahoma. Can't do a great job of it there. Black finds 1 yard, sets up a 3rd and 12.
And again, this front seven, a huge asset for this Oklahoma defense, in bringing the pressure here.
So we'll see. Oklahoma doesn't bring a whole lot of extra pressure. They get home as Pitt tries to set up the screen. Fortunate for the Panthers that is ruled incomplete. Otherwise, that could have been a big play for the Sooner defense.
That's Shane Lloyd, and certainly I think Chat will be up in arms. It looked like at one point maybe a fumble, but they call it incomplete, punt away.
Oklahoma didn't get the benefit of the fumble call, but they will get the football back. They're going to have it at their 23-yard line as Martinez with a short punt return. Now it's up to this Pitt defense, though, Cole. They're going to have to step up, make a couple plays. They couldn't slow down Oklahoma on their last drive.
Yeah, and Oklahoma might be looking to take a shot in a minute.
Well, good protection off his back foot, and Derek Power finally throws an incomplete pass, 6 of 7 to start the night.
Yeah, his first incompletion, he went 6 for 6 on that first drive. Now, look at the 3 guys at the bottom of your screen.
3 at the bottom, 1 at the top. They're going to run a little draw play and try to get the running game going. Ike Porter stumbles his way back to the line of scrimmage. Muhammad Smith with the tackle.
A good hit there by Smith. I don't know about that play. Porter's a good running back, it looks like, but going up the middle at 2nd and 10, that leads to this.
Now 3rd and 10, and now they're going to find a play here. They're going to take a shot down the sideline. Open man, Bobby Moss tiptoeing along the sideline. 31 yards later, it's a Sooner first down.
Yeah, I think I walked into that one, didn't I, Nate?
Well, this Sooner offense, not the same offense that we saw a year ago. Obviously, they're in the triple option. They're going to be able to convert those 3rd and longs this season with Derek Power throwing the football.
Yeah, what a play.
Bobby Moss was able to get wide open, and now they're going to go back to that option look. Didn't completely get rid of it out of the playbook, and Ike Porter gets to the edge, gets 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
What a play there. Yeah, and a homage to last season. Really nice play design there.
When you spread things out, sometimes those option plays can find cracks and make big plays. And they were able to get 5 there. Plenty of time for Power on this play. Down the sideline and knocked away. Sam Jackson got there late and is able to force the incompletion.
That was Jones, the freshman, the target on that one. A really nice throw, almost a touchdown.
Now 3rd down and 5. Running out of time, and he will go down. Power slung to the turf by Muhammad Smith at around the 50-yard line, and that's going to end the Sooner drive.
Yeah, awesome hit there, and thank you as well. Beat it down. Fantasy players he talks about in chat, but also a subscriber. Thanks you for the gifted sub.
Always appreciate the subs, and those of you that resub and all the time. We definitely appreciate that. Oklahoma couldn't get anything going towards the end of that drive. They went backwards, forced to punt. Kaz Allen, 6 yards on the return, and now the Panthers got to get something going here.
That should be a good opportunity. I think, talking about that, I think there's like a 34-month subscriber out there.
Yeah, we got some loyal followers out there, and we certainly appreciate that. And Black trying to get going. He would appreciate a little bit of blocking from his offensive line. Shane Lloyd is going to get credit for that tackle, but there was plenty of white jerseys in the backfield.
Yes, some good hits here, and Oklahoma's defense anticipating that run. Loss of 3. Pittsburgh now a little bit in a hole here. They're going to have to throw it.
2nd down and 13 here. They will throw it. Play fake. Down the sideline, picked off. We're going the other direction inside the 30 and out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. So Isaiah Halderman with the first forced turnover of the season for the Sooner defense.
Yeah, big play for the senior, starting his last season off right, and you couldn't have asked for it better. Just his 5th career interception, by the way, and his first in an Oklahoma Sooners uniform, the Alabama transfer, the big play in this first quarter.
So now we'll see Oklahoma go to work here, and they're going to go back to that speed option. Power does a good job cutting that one back upfield. Didn't force anything to the outside, picks up 5.
Jason Mills with the follower. And as he said last game, we just passed 3,000 followers. So again, thank you for the support. I think he said it as well. Yeah, 2nd and 4, big play here for Oklahoma.
So now trying to get going again, get back into the end zone. Thrown outside, Greg Givens Sr. And again, these Oklahoma seniors working the sidelines, working those out routes and finding ways to get open.
Yeah, really nice play at that left side. And you said it, Nate. Givens really in this early game, giving Oklahoma that passing option.
So 1st and 10, ball just marked inside the 15-yard line. And again, right back to the sideline. Same look, Greg Givens Sr. on the out route, give him 4, 2nd and 6.
And again, only 2 incompletions so far tonight, 118 to 23 yards. Look at that graphic.
Now, right now, this Oklahoma offense is rolling. Pitt's going to have to find an answer and find it quick. Bubble screen, Carlton Rhodes down inside the 5, 1st and goal, Oklahoma.
Yeah, he's already got the touchdown tonight. Now, yeah, you said they've spread it. We'll call that the 3. And Oklahoma on the doorstep again.
Trying to punch it in to extend this lead. Going to the ground game. Power shaking one and getting into the paint. That is a touchdown for the Sooners.
And Oklahoma certainly knows how to run that kind of play. They ran it a lot last season, and at the goal line, that experience helps them. 14-0 after the PAT, assuming here. And what a first quarter for the Sooners to start season 16.
So Derek Power, not the starting quarterback a season ago, but did see plenty of playing time and got his feet wet in his freshman season, comes out first 2 drives of his sophomore campaign, and Oklahoma has 14 points on the board. Pitt needs an answer, and here's a good start, a good kick return here from Nick Curry, 35 yards out near the 35.
Definitely a nice start. Part of it as well, I think, is because that early turnover by Myers, which they do have to clean up. But I think Pitt's got a lot more fight in them. The Panthers, they just got to focus, stay turnover free, get those guys downfield, and obviously get Black involved. They should be all right.
Just takes one play to start turning the momentum. So we'll see if Pitt can come up with something on offense. And Black doing a good job shaking off defenders in the backfield. He's been doing a lot of that here early on. 6 carries, 20 yards.
Yeah, again, good start here for Black, but keep moving upfield, get those positive yards. We talked about that line of scrimmage for Pittsburgh here.
I formation. They're going to go back to Rashad Black, powering his way through 1, and again finding 3 yards. It sets up a 3rd and 4. Can they convert on a 3rd and medium here?
They didn't get the first one, but they have a nice shot here. Black could be in play, but look at those 3 receivers at the top.
They're going to spread it out. They're going to go back to the screen game. Same thing they tried on the last 3rd down. Black has it, and he will get first down yardage. Picks up 8 out to the Pitt 49-yard line, and they move the chains.
An excellent execution there. Myers gets his 2nd completion tonight, but really nice play, and Black again involved here.
I formation again of Rashad Black to the outside. Nothing doing. This Oklahoma defense too fast to try and stretch that out. Leo Guerrero on the tackle.
Yeah, big hit there, and Oklahoma's defense is going to make that adjustment, so Pittsburgh cannot run it all night.
Might have to try and attack them downhill. None of the outside running. There goes Black up the middle, and that's a little bit more room. Excuse me, Chad Leahu coming in to spell Black. Picks up 5. It brings up a 3rd and 5.
It'll be Connor Elmore, the safety on the tackle there for Oklahoma as well.
20 seconds now, first quarter. Oklahoma in control, but Pitt starting to put something together. Taking a shot downfield, has an open man. Complete inside the 10. Xavier Holmes, 39 yards, and it's 1st and goal Panthers.
Oh, the junior starts his season off right. Myers, what a play and what an anticipation. You test that side of the field, you throw an interception last drive. This time, no can do. It's going almost 12 seconds left in this first quarter, and I don't think Pitt's going to be scoreless for much longer.
And your boy, Jason, I did see your first time chat. You are in chat now. We appreciate you joining us. Pitt gets one more play off here in the first quarter, trying to get to the edge, and that will do it for the end of the first quarter. Rashad Black on a 3-yard carry. It'll be 2nd and goal when we come back to Pittsburgh. Oklahoma up 14-0. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on Twitch. And welcome back inside Heinz Field. second down and goal from the 4. Pitt with a big power formation trying to get it to the outside, and that is not going to work. 5 white jerseys there on Leahu as he tried to get to the edge.
Boston credited for the tackle, but Pittsburgh, you cannot, especially against this defense, try to run it in right now.
Well, they've got the power formation. Same look, same result. They tried to pitch it to Rashad Black, and Dan Stroker hits him in the backfield. 4th and goal, and Pittsburgh got it inside the 5 and then went backwards.
Yeah, they have to go for the field goal now. Good idea, but still, this Oklahoma front 7 is going to be really tough tonight, especially in these goal line situations. You heard me say it last play. You got Rashad Black. You can't go to him every play.
I mean, they hit the big play downfield and to Holmes, got him down inside the 10-yard line, got him to 1st and goal, and then went very run heavy. And as you mentioned, this defensive line, too good, too strong, and the rest of the defense just too fast. They haven't been able to figure out the run game yet, has this Pittsburgh offense. And now Oklahoma, they figured some things out. They put 14 points up in their first 2 drives, and we'll see if they can match that again here on drive number 3. Speed option, look, power, cuts it upfield, hits, shakes one off, and finally hit down after a gain of 4. A lot of work for 4 yards.
Yeah, still a nice run. And Nate, the other part of this, we talked about maybe the chatter out of Norman this offseason. They hated the option. It didn't work. They couldn't do it anymore. But so far tonight, their biggest asset has been going to that option.
They're doing it in a little bit of a different look, right? The speed option look, spreading things out. I think that plays a little bit of a part in the success as well. They've done it very well so far tonight, and Carlton Rhodes has done everything very well tonight. 5 catches, 47 yards, has the touchdown, nearly picked up the 1st down there.
And a big play here for this Pittsburgh defense. Oklahoma 2 of 3, as you see at the bottom of your screen, on 3rd downs.
And trying to convert here on 3rd and inches to the air, complete. And that is going to be 1st down yardage and plenty more. Greg Givens, senior, 20 yards across midfield.
Yeah, nice play there as well. We do see the question in chat, Nate. I'll let you get that one.
Well, I'm going to have to go look up all the transfers that they picked up. I don't know. Looking at my broadcast sheet, I don't have the transfers in front of me right here off the top of my head. So we will look to make sure we get all the transfers right here and get back to that as we continue to go with this Oklahoma offense. Near midfield play fake, throwing it out of the backfield complete. Little wheel route from Cedric Yardy, and it is near 1st down yardage.
2nd and 1. And really nice play here again by Power.
So they're going to spread things out. They're going to bring a man in motion. Speed option look again and cut down in the backfield this time. Ike Porter, no room. And again, Muhammad Smith, his 4th tackle, but there were a lot of blue shirts there.
And so I think that might be Muhammad Smith in chat because there's only 2 Pittsburgh transfers on defense. It's Dante Scott and Smith on the defensive line.
Well, I mean, out of the 2 right now, Smith has definitely had the biggest impact. But it's a long season, so we'll see how that plays out. Somebody's going to have an impact in this Pitt secondary because right now, Damian Jones, the rest of this receiving core, along with Derek Power, is just carving them up, and that's another big play.
Yeah, really nice play there. Again, Jones gets his 1st career reception, but as you're going back onto that, their secondary does need to make some adjustments here. They got a red zone opportunity, maybe some less room to run. But Oklahoma, they can run too, as we've already seen it.
Yeah, Oklahoma will not abandon the running game just because they're not running triple option, that's for sure. Flag on the play, I think. This is right now, as it stands, a touchdown. And, well, offside. Yeah. That's a call we haven't seen. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen it. Fernandez offsides, but Butch Heatherton puts one in the end zone. So Oklahoma, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and right now a 21-3 lead.
Well, extra point is good, and congratulations to sophomore Heatherton. Not only gets his 1st career reception, but obviously his 1st career touchdown. What a way to start it, and the sophomore really getting involved here.
And so now Pitt in need of an answer. They're going to get the ball at their own 25, 75 yards away from a touchdown. They were able to put a drive together on the last one, Cole. How do they duplicate that? But again, they've got to finish.
They just got to throw it deep and pick their receivers right.
Well, it worked on the last drive with Holmes, and now they're going to go up the middle with Rashad Black, 3 yards. Up the middle has been where they've had most of their success, but still not a lot of chunks of yardage there.
Yeah, and Black is a big part of this Pittsburgh offense, don't get me wrong, but if you over-rely on him, it's not going to work tonight.
So 2nd down and 7, I formation. They're going to try to get it to Rashad Black again. But again, trying to stretch it to the outside. Dan Strucker says, not on my watch. Another tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, excellent hit. But again, already 12 rushes in, we'll call it 11 minutes of game time. Pittsburgh cannot keep over-relying him. I've said it a lot already.
And now they're going to spread it out. 3 receivers, bottom of the screen. Looking to throw, hit as he lets it go. And that causes that ball to be underthrown. Marcus Elliott had his hands on one. Might have been distracted by all the blue on the turf there. Couldn't hold on to it.
Well, I am not angry at Myers on that. Even if it did hit an interception, he tried for the long play, and you're already down 18. Oklahoma's going to get the ball back again here. Pittsburgh, they're going to need at least a turnover here, I think.
Well, those are the plays that Pittsburgh's offense is going to have to hit at some point here in this ball game. So you're right. I mean, he was hit as he let it go. I think that's what forced that underthrow more than anything. So Pitt has to take that shot. They're going to have to continue to do so as this game goes on. But they're also going to have to stop things like that.
Ooh.
And a good job there. Power put one in danger for the first time tonight and nearly paid for it.
That's Davis for Pittsburgh.
Octavian Davis made that play, nearly went the other direction, had 6 on his mind, forgot the football. Now they're going to go play fake, go to the other side, and Carlton Rhodes catching that one and going out of bounds after a gain of 4.
And again, Oklahoma moving up the field, just keeping it nice, keeping the ball in front of them, and that's really going to help them. 4 or 5 already on 3rd downs tonight.
And so 3rd and 6, looking for a big play here, knocked up into the air and incomplete. Great play by that defensive line. I wasn't able to catch the number on the Panther that was able to jump up and knock it down, but a big stop for that Panther defense.
And maybe the biggest stop of their young season so far. Pittsburgh able to get that pressure, and that's the other big part. Oklahoma has had no issue tonight with the pressure on defense. Pittsburgh, if they can respond in kind, they got a path to victory here.
They're going to have to make a couple of plays. Kaz Allen, a decent return after he shakes off 1, gets 13 on the return. So sets up this Panther offense on their own 27.5-yard line or so, nearly the 28. Offset eye, they're going to go back to the ground game with Rashad Black. But again, trying to stretch it to the edge and not able to get there as Braylon King Moore knocks him down. It'll be a tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll get credit for that one as another follow. T.S. Cobalt, welcome to the team.
And we appreciate that. And Black, he needed to cut that up. If he puts his foot in the ground and gets it upfield, he had a little bit of room. Instead, he gets only a yard, sets up a long 3rd down.
And again, we talked about it. 1st and 2nd down, if you keep giving it to number 4 on offense, Pittsburgh will not be able to move the ball. Now, again, forced to throw it deep, and look at that Oklahoma. They got 7 guys in the box.
And they're going to spread things out on defense as well. And it's a screen pass to Black. Trying to get Black in space, not a bad idea, but only able to get 5, and they needed 9. So a 4th and 4 coming up, and again, Pitt going to have to kick it right back.
And look at that difference right there. Pittsburgh, they've had some big plays, but Oklahoma, again, I don't think they haven't thrown it that far. They just keep throwing those nice passes that keep working and power a manageable game turning into a soon-to-be 4-score lead if Pittsburgh can't make some adjustments.
Yeah, Pitt is going to have to find another stop on this drive, and we appreciate FR Austin. Yeah, bunch of subs gifted out there. We appreciate it. And this one thrown over the middle, and Power going to get credit for an incompletion on that one, but not really his fault.
Yeah, some great pressure there by Pittsburgh. Got to keep that pressure up.
So now 2nd down and 10, ball on the Oklahoma 41. Going to throw it again, some late pressure, and that might have forced a misfire there from Derek Power as he's off the mark. It'll be 3rd and 10.
At 4 or 6 on 3rd downs, Oklahoma has been good on this, part, but Pittsburgh, they got to stop last time. They're going to try it again here.
3rd and 10, going to throw it deep downfield, open receiver caught, pulling it in with one hand and off to the races. Damian Jones, 58 yards down at the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Oklahoma.
Now, what a play here by Oklahoma. Eric Carr and Chat called it, and Damian Jones, he's brought in for the speed and that catching building. One-handed catch. Somebody clip it. I think that's going to be a fun freshman clip for him.
Well, it was a great play getting them down inside the 5-yard line, and now they'll try and finish this off. Shotgun formation. They're going to bring somebody in motion, fake it to them, and that's actually a wildcat formation, and Ike Porter doesn't get anywhere. So a little trickery by Oklahoma doesn't get them much.
And I got the clip, don't worry. Porter tried it, and certainly a fun play, but yeah, at the, we'll call it 2.5-yard line, 2nd and goal, Oklahoma's got to try something different.
So now they're going to spread them out. 5 wide receiver set. Watch out for a quarterback run. Well, they're going to throw it, and under pressure and going down again. Derek Power can't get away from Muhammad Smith. His 2nd sack of the night.
An excellent play up the middle here, and the pressure just falls apart. Great coverage for Pittsburgh as well. But I do want to shout out Power. That easily could have been a fumble. Keeps the ball on, and hey, take the sack. If you got to kick a field goal, you're already up. 21 if you do that. Nice plays from here on out.
Definitely have points in their back pocket as long as they hold on to the football. Going to set up the screen. Gets it out. And inside the 10, and that's as far as he's going. Ike Porter, 2-yard pickup on the screen. 4th and goal. It'll be field goal time for Oklahoma.
And I like this play call here by the Oklahoma staff. Just get the nice few yards, get the nice field goal. As you said, up, with the field goal, keep the scoring streak on the red zone opportunities going. Up 21, 24-3 after the field goal. Oklahoma in control here.
2:56 to go first half. Oklahoma, 4 drives and points on all 4 drives. 3 touchdowns and a field goal. So they'll definitely take that going forward. Pitt, on the other hand, they got to find a couple of big plays. They got to get something here on offense. We've seen the one deep shot. They're going to need a few more of those.
And no hurt in doing it now. I understand there's an interception, but you're at the point where you got to start going downfield.
Back to the I formation, trying to bounce it outside is Black. This time he finds a little bit of room. He's able to shake a tackle, give him 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
And yeah, going forward, 2nd and 5. I like that start, but we'll see what they do here on 2nd and 5. They cannot run it again.
Now they got an I formation, 2 receivers top of the screen. They will run it again. They said, forget you, Cole. Well, you don't know what you're talking about. Rashad Black going to find 3 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 1.
Don't get me wrong, if you can get a few yards in the play, I just didn't expect that to happen. Oklahoma, they're going to bring the pressure again here. Maybe they run it again as well, but at 3rd and 1, this could be dicey.
3rd and 1, they're going to bring the tight end in motion, line him up in the backfield. They will run it again, and Rashad Black picks his way forward, falls across the 1st down line, and moves the chains for Pittsburgh.
And credit to Base and this Pittsburgh staff for keeping with it. I do not have the nerves for that kind of play.
Well, they're going to have to hope it pays off for them at the end of the drive with a touchdown. And there's a big play. Meyer up the middle. Helix Myers keeps it for the first time, picks up 13 and moves the chains again.
And as much as I talk about the run, that is the kind of running play I love. Throw the defense off. What a play.
So now 3 bunched to the top of the screen. And Myers trying to take off. He's going to be sacked. Loss of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 16.
Yeah, excellent play there by Lawson, the defensive end.
So again, same formation, bunch to the top of the screen. They go that direction, and incomplete. The receiver hit hard, jarred that ball free.
Yeah, now a really interesting play here. Do they go for the screen, just try to get some yards, or do they go deep?
I think you're going to have to try and take the top off here. You got to convert. And right down the middle, pressure in his face, and Helix Myers finds Darius Harris for 22 and a 1st down.
The tight end with a big play on offense just goes up the middle. The Odessa, Texas native really coming in clutch, and oh my goodness, Myers hit as he threw. Way to take a hit, quarterback.
And Jack Lawson came in nearly untouched, put a big hit on Helix Myers, but he's able to stand tall, get rid of the football, convert on a 3rd and long. So now Pitt needs to take advantage of that. Blitz coming, gets it off over the middle, complete. Rocky Franklin, 6 yards. We'll see if Pitt starts to hurry things up. 1:20 to go first half.
Yeah, good move. They got 2 timeouts, and also shouting out the tight end Harris, his first career catch for that big 1st down there.
That was definitely a big one here early on in this game. Pitt needs to build off of that. Back to a 2 tight end set and looking to throw. Hit again as he lets it go and nearly intercepted. That one could have gone the other way. Marcus Elliott had his hands on it.
Yeah, great play there by that defensive line, keeping the pressure up. Now 1:01 to go.
3 receivers set. Going to bring a tight end in motion. We'll see if they go back to the ground game. 3rd and 4. They will throw it. Meyer running out of time, dancing around in the pocket. Hit as he lets it go again. That is about 3 plays in a row where Helix Myers has dropped back to pass and had a helmet right in his chest as he let it go.
Yeah, you know, great toughness there. I don't like this field goal call, though.
You know, Preston Rude up and no good. So Pitt makes the big play on a 3rd and 16, gets into scoring range, but that field goal not even close. And Oklahoma's defense comes up with another stop.
Yeah, what a play there, and what a really great drive by that Oklahoma defense. Bend but don't break.
And now the Oklahoma offense trying to extend this lead before half. Screenplay, Porter gets 5, and they'll call a timeout.
And now, yeah, you got 2 timeouts for Oklahoma. They could make another play here.
We'll see if they take a shot or if they keep throwing it underneath. They're going to come near side, complete, and turning it upfield. So turn a short pass into a big gain. Carlton Rhodes, 16 yards, most of it after the catch.
And those floaters like that, we saw it last game. Those are the most dangerous plays in the CFSL, but Rhodes reads it perfectly. What a play design there.
Yeah, that ball gets floated up there, and it's usually a big play one way or the other. It's either a catch and a first down yardage, or it's going the other way, and you're hoping your offensive guys can catch the defender and keep him out of the end zone. It was a first down for Oklahoma this time around, and now they're going to go right back to the sideline. Greg Givens, Sr., he has lived on those sideline routes, 6 catches, 65 yards.
Yeah, he's got 6 catches, and I think 5 of them at least are first downs.
Well, that is something he'll look to continue as this game goes on. They're going to go far side this time to Ike Porter. Keeps the feet in bounds, but only gets 2.
Yeah, now we'll see at the 32 or 3. They might just keep passing it.
Well, 35 seconds to go, and they will throw it here and complete again. Carlton Rhodes, he's got 8 and a first down and gets out of bounds to save the timeouts.
Yeah, you wouldn't know this team hasn't passed, a lot in a while. What a great play design there.
And it's like falling off a bike. Once you do it once, you remember it forever. And they go right back over the middle. Carlton Rhodes, 10 more yards, first down, timeout.
I know DT Hall's in chat. I don't know how he feels about that one.
Well, anyone who's ever fallen off a bike knows what I'm talking about. And they will go back to the ground game, and look at this, right up the middle. Porter, the best run of the night, down to the 1, and they will hurry it up to the line.
Wouldn't have it any underway.
And now going to spread things out again, and clock winding down, 1 timeout left. They will throw it. Can he get it away? He does. Wide open in the back of the end zone. Heatherton, another touchdown, and it's another Sooner touchdown, 31-3, pending the extra point.
And what a night for Heatherton, the Palm Bay, Florida native. Again, the sophomore coming into this season, no career receptions, has 2 career receptions now, both for touchdowns.
Yeah, he's had an outstanding night. You can't be any more perfect than that. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. If I were a tight end and I had 2 catches for 2 touchdowns, I'd retire probably. It may not get any better than that. Nick Curry trying to find a big return, doesn't get much. And now Pitt's offense with 11 seconds to go, even with 2 timeouts. It's probably just take this to the break, right?
We'll see. What a first half here, though, for Oklahoma.
Black trying to break free and nearly does pop loose, but that does look like it's going to be the last play of the first half. And it's a first half that was dominated by the Oklahoma Sooners. They come out here to Pittsburgh and they put up 31 here in the first half, 31-3. Your score, Cole. Really just a dominant performance early on.
Yeah, it's all Oklahoma to start. And really, if you want to talk about that tight end, Heatherton, he's a big part of it, but power, really getting some offense under him, throwing the ball deep, throwing the ball to the right, to the left. Hey, Oklahoma, you can run it too. Some great option plays I'll add in. Pittsburgh, I think they just got off on the wrong foot. They let off that early interception and really hampered them. You see the great catch by Jones there as well. I got the clip of that earlier, so we'll get Silent Ninja in the chat. He's got it. But hey, if you got an 100% touchdown conversion rate, is that a Hall of Fame case? I guess we can ask Mike.
I mean, if it was more than 2, I think you could make a case.
Yeah. So far.
Well, so far, I mean, it's an early case. We'll see how it continues for him. 307 yards through the air for Oklahoma. So, yeah, they didn't forget how to throw the football, even though they took a little hiatus last season. They're also winning the time of possession battle and rushing yards, even though Pitt has been the team that's really trying to grind it out. Oklahoma still right there on the yardage category. Everything that could go right for them has gone right for them. So now Pitt has got to find an answer, and it starts right here on this drive.
Yeah, they'll get the ball first. Just another tidbit on that. We talked about the triple option. Power all of last season, and he didn't even start every game, so I will acknowledge that. Had 845 yards passing. Again, Oklahoma has roughly half that in a half of football.
I think that's pretty impressive. And this offense, again, we knew this would be a completely different ball club coming out here tonight. Rocky Franklin, 5 yards to start the second half here for Pitt's offense.
And a good start here. Myers only threw 13 times. That's the other part. The other team now for Oklahoma, when they face them, is not passing a lot.
And this defense has been up to the test. They have stopped the running game. And the few times Pitt has tried to throw it, they've been in good position coverage-wise. But Xavier Holmes says, not this time. I'm open again. 2 catches for him, 53 yards.
Yeah, Holmes had the big catch in the first half. He might be a big target here.
We'll look to see if Pittsburgh takes advantage of that as we go forward. Trying to go back to the air. Complete this time. Nick Curry, 8 yards across midfield, will be 2nd and 2.
And his first reception of the season, actually. And again, another great guy. He had a good, I believe, special teams play in the first half. Another guy you can throw to.
So Pitt might be looking to spread things out now, start throwing the football down 28. Got to get yourself back into the game any way you can. Under some pressure, they get it to Rashad Black. He breaks a tackle. It gets just enough to move the chains.
Yeah, good first down. And again, Pittsburgh, this is what they lacked in the first half. These first down conversions. Keep it up, and they'll be right, well, maybe not right back in it, but they can get a comeback started.
3 receivers bunch bottom of the screen. They're going to go to the other direction. Complete and a huge hit. Rocky Franklin does a great job just to hold on to that football as Deshaun Richardson laid him out.
Yeah, Richardson, another big player for this front 7 for Oklahoma. A nice hit, leads the right way in the tackle. And you get 6. I don't think Franklin's unhappy with that, but he is kind of sore.
Well, it always hurts less when you catch it, so at least he held on. 2-by-2 set here for Pitt. They're going to throw the screen on 2nd down. That's going backwards. And actually, fortunate, they're going to call that incomplete. Unable to hold on to that was Rashad Black, and might be a break for Pitt.
Yeah, 4 of 9 on 3rd downs. This might be the most important one yet.
Shotgun formation. They're going to bring a receiver in motion right to left, and they will throw near side, complete first down yardage, Rocky Franklin, and he's becoming a big target here early on.
An excellent play of that right side. Some good adjustments here from the Pitt offense. Now it's crunch time.
So 1st and 10 inside the 35, looking to continue this drive. They're going to throw it again. Has time, gets it over the middle, but Richardson right there knocks it away.
And another great play on this drive by Richardson. I think Chat happy about him too. 2nd and 10.
So now Pitt going to spread it out again. 2 receivers top of the screen, bringing the tight end in motion, setting them up at the bottom. To pass, complete Rashad Black out of the backfield, give him 3 down to near the 30. It'll be a long 3rd and 7 coming up.
A good safety valve pass. Myers, a great start to the second half. This is a long 3rd and 7. They can't settle for 3 here.
Stroker, another tackle up to 7 here on the night. And you're right, Pitt missed a long field goal towards the end of the first half. And in position to get points here potentially, but they need to start finishing drives with 7. Down 28 here, and boy, that's not going to help their case, as that is Jack Lawson getting in there, his 2nd sack of the night, and Helix Myers, he's been under pressure all night, Cole.
And it's tough. This is maybe one of the better front 7s in the CFSL this season. But still, if you're Pittsburgh, oh, you cannot punt this. Oh, no.
Now, 4th and 15, they're out of field goal range. I'm kind of with you. It's a tough 4th down to convert, but you're not picking up much yardage by punting this through the end zone like that. So maybe take a shot. But they haven't done a good enough job protecting Helix Myers. And Oklahoma's offensive line, on the other hand, they've done an excellent job protecting Derek Power, and he is benefiting from that, finding wide open receivers all night long.
It really has been night and day for Oklahoma from last season to this season. Able to throw the ball, but not only that, able to throw the ball effectively, get those nice plays open. Only 6 incompletions you see there, 300 passing yards, and Power, what a start to your season 16.
I'm sure DT Hall will be happy when week 1 is over and we all stop talking about last season's triple option look.
Oh, yeah.
But Ike Porter doesn't forget how to run the football. He's been doing it fairly well, averaging 4 yards a carry here.
It's Clutch Thompson, the follow, 3006 now. Thank you for following.
And we just keep creeping up and up and up. Before you know it, we're going to be looking at 3,100. And we definitely appreciate that. Carlton Rhodes able to make that catch. He's got 10 now to open his season up.
And I will say, to DT's credit, he could have just said no screens, no options, but he's used that effectively tonight here on offense.
Absolutely has, and we may see a read option here, and we do. Can Power get an edge? Great block on the outside, but even better defense, flying up, making a play, and keeping them from getting a first down is Sam Jackson. That is a huge tackle.
It gets that left side, and we're talking about the option. It would have worked if not for the great defensive play there.
No, Power got a great block from one of his wide receivers, and then Jackson makes just an even better play. And now the special teams from Pitt looking to make a play. Kaz Allen, 17 yards out near midfield. So field position, excuse me, in this half, kind of favoring Pitt early on. To see if they can take advantage. They got to finish drives with touchdowns. 5:16 to go, third quarter. Has time over the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver.
Yeah, good idea. Just couldn't hold on to it. That's Curry again.
So now, 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Pitt in the shotgun, looking to throw. Comes near side complete, but giving ground is Nick Curry, and unfortunately, he caught it about 4 yards downfield, only picks up a yard on the play.
And we talked about 3rd down conversions in the first half. Elmore, a good tackle, by the way, his 5th, but Pittsburgh looking downfield here.
5 of 11. Need at least 9 yards on this play. Going for a lot more than that. And batted away again last second. And a great job from the defense. Halderman had the interception earlier. Gets a deflection there.
Yeah, really, really nice play. I believe it was also Curry as well for the intended receiver. Myers, I don't fault him for that. Good throw. It's just, when you're throwing it that deep on 3rd and long, stuff like that will happen.
I mean, it's the right play call. Again, we talked about it kind of midway through the first half. Pitt has to start stretching the field like that. Maybe start taking a couple of those shots on 2nd down instead of waiting to 3rd down. Try and stretch some things out. Oklahoma, they've got it figured out right now. Their offense moving fairly well. Another 6 yards right there is Givens once again, 7 catches, 71 yards.
Yeah, 2nd and 4 here, manageable play. Davis, his 5th tackle, as you can see as well.
Fully loaded shotgun here on 2nd and 4. Play fake. Has time, gets it off outside. Ike Porter give him 3, but short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, 4th reception for the halfback, and again, a manageable 3rd and 1, 5 and 9 on 3rd downs. And as you said, Nate, we'll see if they can go option again.
Well, they're going to spread it out, and they're going to just throw it here. Some late pressure from Pitt. And again, Greg Givens Sr. along the sideline. That has been money for Oklahoma all night long.
Yeah, nice catch there. And I'm not going to say it. I can let you say it. Toe drag swag.
Someone beat you to it.
They beat me in chat. Yeah. All right.
They got you to it. But Oklahoma will take it. Doesn't matter who says it. And Ike Porter right up the middle, 7 yards, 10 carries, 44 yards for Porter on the night.
Oh, my goodness. I'm heartbroken, chat. I love you guys, but I'm heartbroken.
So we'll see now. 2nd down and 3. Gonna go underneath, complete, trying to fight for extra yards is Cedric Yardy. Give him just 2, and it'll be just shy of the first down.
Yeah, Yardy getting involved as well. Power, look at that stat line, though. 3 passing touchdowns, over 300 yards, and Jackson is 6 tackle.
Power has really found his stride early on this season, and this Pitt defense looking to make a big play, bouncing Ike Porter around like a pinball, and then Jason Porter makes the tackle in the backfield. And 4th and 5 coming up, Oklahoma gonna have to punt it away.
Yeah, and really nice defensive stop for Pittsburgh. Power, you could say, you know, talking about last play, you could say that he's found his power up.
Yeah, we could say that, but I think we'll try and avoid that for the rest of the season.
No.
And you know what? The bad puns tend to fly around here, especially in these late games at night. And Allen, 10 more yards on the return. So just under 3 to go here, third quarter. Pitt's offense hasn't found anything. Their defense has done a good job here in this third quarter, keeping Oklahoma at bay. Now it's up to their offense. Coming with a little bit of heat is Oklahoma, in and out of the hands again of the intended receiver, this time looking for Rocky Franklin.
Already at mid-season form with your pun reactions for me.
You know, it could be a long season, Cole. We got a lot of Wednesday nights or Thursday nights together coming up. So we'll try and get these under control as we go. Helix Meyer got to find a little bit more control there, out of bounds, over top of everybody.
Yeah, right idea. I got to keep it in bounds.
So now 3rd and 10, ball around the 30-yard line, straight drop back from Myers. Scrambling around, dumps it underneath and into traffic. Deshaun Richardson, the closest man to it. Unfortunately, he plays for Oklahoma.
Yeah, and I understand Pittsburgh's punting it here. I almost want to say go for it if you're down 28, but at this stage of the game, they're going to try for field position.
I mean, I think if it's later in the game, maybe they do take a shot. Although down 28, it's hard to tell. A.J. Martinez, 14 yards on the return out near midfield. And Oklahoma, they have not really found much here in this second half. Haven't scored yet, but they've done a good job holding onto the football, kind of grinding out this third quarter, and get this man going. Ike Porter, 10 yards just short of the first down, but that was a big boy run for the freshman.
Yeah, really nice play there. And honestly, this is part of why they haven't scored, is they just rely on the run the clock down, and protect the lead.
Something that we know that they'll be able to do with guys like Ike Porter in the backfield, along with Cedric Yardy and Power. If he continues to find Greg Givens Sr., they're going to have a big season. 9 catches on the night for Givens.
And I said this earlier in the first half, I think 8 of those 9 catches are first downs.
He is a first down machine right now, and I'm sure he'd love to continue that trend. Ike Porter would love to continue the trend of moving the ball downfield, but Patrick McCray had other ideas.
And we haven't called his name yet, but McCray, another part of this Pittsburgh defense, and a really nice tackle for the freshman.
His first tackle of the night is a tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss sets up a 2nd down and long. Going to look to throw again, dropped off underneath, but breaking some tackles, and look out. Inside the 15, inside the 10 goes Carlton Rhodes. Give him 30 on the catch and run. He's up to 116 yards on the night.
And he started the scoring earlier. Now he's, maybe looking for his second. We already had Heatherton get 2. But first and goal, a lot of options here for the Sooners.
Big play there, and a lot of that, or some of that, was poor tackling from that Pitt defense. Just could not drag Rhodes down. And now 1st and goal, about the 8-yard line here. Oklahoma looking for more, and there goes Power into the end zone. Another Oklahoma touchdown.
And it has been all Oklahoma all night, and maybe spoiling the home opening. Really nice run. And Oklahoma, again, these quick conversions and not going for everything quickly, keep the Pittsburgh defense honest. Pittsburgh has not been able to respond, in the air or on the ground at least. Looks like 35-point lead here.
38-3, 1:17 to play, third quarter. If you're Pitt, you're beyond the point of abandon the run and just throw the football, I think. I think at this point, you're looking to build towards next week. If that means continue to turn around and hand it to Rashad Black, see if you can get the running game into gear heading into next week, maybe that's the option. We'll see what they decide to do here.
Yeah, and at this point, it feels like worth mentioning the Oklahoma single game passing record set by Jim Carr, season 11, 666 passing yards.
No, we'll see if Power gets close to that, although they're starting to balance their offense out a little bit, and Helix Myers has to throw that one away again.
Yeah, 407 yards as they talk about. 515 is third place, so if he just gets 100 more passing yards, he's already top 3.
And this one into traffic. Darius Harris, I'm not sure how that ball got to him, but he makes the catch. He's got 34 yards on only 2 grabs, and that's a first down.
And Harris, he had a big catch earlier. If Pittsburgh wants to get some points on the board, that's not a bad place to go.
Connor Elmore, his 6th tackle. Oklahoma nearly jumps off sides, gets back, gets reset, and they're going to throw it again as Pitt. And in fumbling the football, Helix Myers tried to take off, and he forgot to bring the football with him. One of the offensive linemen, luckily, though, for Pitt, able to jump on it.
Yeah, tries to scramble and gets, lucky, very lucky here. Oklahoma, they've brought the pressure all night, and this is the result. You can't go an entire game under that kind of pressure without making some kind of mistake, but Dukes almost getting his first, forced fumble and fumble recovery.
Bronco Dukes, the freshman defensive tackle, comes in, makes a big play there. 2nd down and 12. And Pitt dropping back to pass again, complete along the sideline, and doing a good job. Nick Curry getting the toes in bounds.
Yeah, the issue for Curry isn't that he's, hasn't run good routes. It's just, he's been covered so well. I think he's been targeted at least 5 or 6 times.
5 of 13 on 3rd down. Need just a yard here. Wide open receiver. Oklahoma was bringing a ton of heat, and Darius Harris just sits down with nobody around him, picks up a big gain, and moves the chains for Pittsburgh.
And despite only 3 points on the board offensively, Harris, I think, maybe having the best night of anyone on offense for the Panthers. Really nice run there. Really nice, after contact, keeping the yards up. And maybe one more play in this 3rd quarter. Pittsburgh trying to fight back.
He's looking to build some momentum. A quick 2-step drop, and then going to take off. And he's got lots of room inside the 20, slides down inbounds. That will probably be the last play of the 3rd quarter, but it is a great play for Helix Myers to pick up a big chunk of yardage, move the chains, and get him inside the red zone.
Yeah, maybe Marcus Elliott, the cornerback's first mistake tonight, maybe a little bit late to turn on that, but we'll end the 3rd quarter in a good spot here for Pittsburgh.
Well, Pittsburgh makes a big play to end the quarter, but Oklahoma has made big plays all night long. It's 38-3, Sooners on top of the Panthers. You're watching the CFSL, presented by PX1 Sports, right here on Twitch. And welcome back again inside Heinz Field. 1 quarter to go. Oklahoma in control of this one. Pitt trying to just build something and get some momentum going. Rashad Black, 3 yards on that first down carry. 19 carries for Rashad Black. Not a lot to show for it.
Well, AMK getting a shout out and asking me to highlight CFSL highlights in the Discord for more plays of the game, which I will absolutely do. All the best plays. If you miss a game, go down there, go to the Discord and check it out. If you're not in the Discord already, make sure you join at collegesimleague.com.
And up the middle goes Chad Leahy for 3, and trying to get that running game going again is Pittsburgh.
I'm getting pretty good at that, shout out, new player spiel, I think. I don't know about you.
That might be what gets you into that broadcaster of the year running, Cole.
I mean, we kind of both won it, though. So it's like, oh, my goodness.
A big run there, and probably the best run of the night by far for any Pitt Panther running back. Leahy gets it inside the 5 to the 2. I mean, look at the balanced play calling for Pitt. That will probably serve them well as the season goes on. But tonight, Oklahoma's run defense has been too strong. But Pitt will find the end zone. Xavier Holmes from a yard out, and the Panthers have a touchdown on the board.
Yeah, really nice route here by Holmes. He hasn't had a lot of catches, but when he does, catch it tonight, he's had a great few plays. His first touchdown of the season, 6th of his career. The junior transferred last season from Alabama, made some big plays, and maybe a little bit out of reach, maybe not, but it's a 28-point ball game.
Well, we've seen some crazy things happen, but 8 minutes to go. A 28-point deficit here for Pitt. it'll start right now on defense. They're going to have to make a play. I don't think they forced a turnover tonight. This would be a huge spot for one if they were going to force one.
And as well, shout out to 62 of you in chat. Glad to have you. We'll, in Oklahoma, a big drive here, trying to lock up this game.
4 receiver set. They're going to continue to throw the football. And this one thrown to the outside, caught. And again, it's Greg Givens Sr. along the sideline.
Yeah, Givens, what a night he's had. And that's, I think, like the second time tonight it wasn't a first down catch.
So 2-by-2 set, and they're going to go right up the gut with Porter. And we might see a large dose of Ike Porter here going down the stretch.
Should be. Another thing for Givens, by the way, however, the Oklahoma single game record for receptions is 14. He has 10 right now.
And they're going to have another possession or two after this, so we'll see how many times Power can find Greg Givens Sr. They're going to throw it again, complete, and fighting for some extra yards is Carlton Rhodes. He's had a big night as well. He's got 12 catches, so even closer to that new record.
That actually tie him for second most in a game in Oklahoma history.
So you've got 2 guys with a combined 22 catches at this point. And Power just continuing to work the ball downfield. And Ike Porter with a 3-yard run and a first down.
And, with this team history, Oklahoma, the first time since season 12, they've had that, someone with 12 receptions.
So they are finding their offensive footing here early on. Greg Givens Sr., another catch for him, so 11 catches on the night.
Yeah, so just to repeat, 14, the magic number. Marcus Hendricks in season 11, but 12 is tied for second now.
And now back to the pistol, and they're going to throw it again. And a flag on the play, I believe I saw, and that one nearly going the other way. And again, the second time tonight, Pitt has been called offside.
And that, if they got the interception, would have been killer. Now, not quite as crazy.
And second down and 3 coming up. Yeah, I mean, it would have been a pick 6. It's dropped, but it would have been wiped off the board anyway. Instead, Oklahoma gets some free yards. Now Power going to do it with his legs. Got a lot of room to work. Makes one cut, and he is gone. Derek Power to the house, and Oklahoma running away.
And certainly not how you want this game to end if you're Pittsburgh. Going back to that option, almost maybe saying sayonara to it. I promised DT I'll stop talking about it on broadcast, but what a way to put it away, and with the PAT 45-10.
And this offense, they've done it in every way. I mean, you look at Ike Porter's numbers, they're not eye-popping, but he has run the ball well when they've run it traditionally. Derek Power has found running lanes, running the speed option or the read option. And, of course, we know the damage that the receivers have done tonight. Nick Curry and his receiving corps would love to do some damage of their own on this drive.
Yeah, and it's really been a great game by Oklahoma, but Pittsburgh still fighting. They got their first touchdown this quarter, and I have a feeling that this offense isn't done yet.
No, it's 6:21 to go. I'm sure they're going to continue to work their way downfield and try and put up some more points. And Helix Myers, a great throw there. Unfortunately, he was not helped out by his receivers.
Yeah, and a really nice throw, as you said.
They put it right on the money, just unable to hold on to it. And now going to throw it again.
Same play.
Same play, same result. In and out of the hands of the receiver. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, you cannot do that on 2 straight plays. I believe that was Miller.
I mean, that's about 20 yards a piece or so that they've missed out on. Now over the middle, and again in and out of the hands. This time a big hit by one of those Oklahoma linebackers jarred that one free, but Pitt goes 3 and out in about 5 seconds.
And not what you want to do. Richardson with the hit on Franklin, and Pittsburgh going to punt it away.
And Oklahoma going to have outstanding field position across midfield. Down at the Pitt 45, 45-10 your score, 6 minutes to go. I'm hoping that for Pitt's sake we see a lot of Ike Porter or Cedric Yardy down the stretch. But 5 wide receivers, they will bring Porter in motion and read option. Watch out. Power looking for more. 9 more is what he gets. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, gets it to a 2nd and 1, and Power, what a night for him. I'm not going to say the magic word, the magic award, but he might be in the running.
Well, we'll find out, as this is the last game of the week. We'll see when everything's tallied up. Look out for the votes coming here in the next couple of days. Carlton Rhodes, 13 catches, so closing in on tying the Oklahoma school record.
At 8th tackle, Davis, he's had a great night. I will shout him out as well.
Going the other way, complete, breaking a tackle, fighting for extra yards, Damian Jones. He's got 8 yards, 3 catches for Jones, but 91 yards to show for it.
Yeah, he had that huge catch in the 2nd quarter. He had another big chance in the 1st quarter, too.
2-by-2 set as we hit about 5 minutes to go here in this game. Thrown quickly, fade route, and picked off in the corner of the end zone. There were 2 defenders down there, and Pitt is able to come up with a huge play. Sam Jackson with the interception.
Well, we saw it in the first game with Malika Namora. Now Sam Jackson joins the athletic club.
And now Pitt trying to give it right back. Jack Lawson forced it. Oklahoma jumps right on top of it. And we'll see. That ball came out a little bit late, so we'll see. Nope, not nearly as late as I thought it was. It's clearly a fumble. Maybe even though I'm not a big Pitt fan in real life, maybe I was trying to give him a little bit of something there. Shane Lloyd, credit with the fumble recovery as he jumped on it.
Well, first interception in Sam Jackson's career, and then directly followed up by the fumble, the 4th of Lawson's career.
And then Oklahoma goes right back to work over the middle. 1st down yardage. Bobby Moss, he's got 3 catches.
Yeah, and that really is the, open and shut case, the game in 30 seconds, how it's gone.
5 wide receiver set. Oklahoma just looking to pour it on here. Under pressure. Power gets away from 2 defenders and then is finally drugged down. Patrick McCrary, his 1st sack of the night. And boy, that would have been big if he could have got away from both of them.
Yeah, Power, certainly he's had a good night. Maybe his offensive line, losing something, or maybe the defense just fighting. I love this fight from the defense. At the end of the day, though, 2nd and goal, and Oklahoma looking to maybe try to get 50.
Well, Power tried to get away from all 3 defensive linemen to make that happen on that play. 2nd and goal, back outside the 10. So now they're going to go back to the read option. Power cut it upfield and is drugged down from behind at the 2.
Yeah, we'll call it the 2, 3rd and goal. You'd think they would run it here. 6 of 11 on 3rd downs.
The Power, 3 rushing touchdowns to go along with all the accolades he's got in the air. And they're going to throw it again. Open receiver, back of the end zone. Damian Jones toe tapping in the end zone. Oklahoma, another touchdown.
And to, finish up this game, the 1st career touchdown for Jones, gets to the back of the end zone. Good route. And, 52-10 in a minute if the PAT's good.
The pugilist asked, did he catch that? Well, the Zebras said he did. It's inbounds. It's a touchdown, 52-10. So the 50 burger has been plated up by the Oklahoma Sooner offense tonight. Pitt, they've kept it balanced on offense. They've tried to continue to run the football. It just hasn't been there. I don't think they're going to change their offensive game plan now with 4 minutes to go. They're just building for week 2.
And as you see the game track here, this front 7 for Oklahoma, I don't think this is Pitt's fault. And I think Pittsburgh has, as you said, a good idea on game planning and offense. But this front 7 for Oklahoma, I think everyone in the Big Ten needs to take notice. What a play. You see on the replays there, Lawson, his 6 tackles, 3 sacks, 5 TFLs. But this entire front 7 has been scary tonight.
And just the defensive line alone. Once you get into the linebacker core, obviously they are deep and talented as well. But the front 4 alone, and there's Jack Lawson again, 4th sack on the night. That defensive line right up there with the best in the league.
Yeah, and speaking of which, and records as well, the most ever sacks in a game for Oklahoma is 5. That's the school record. He has 4 now.
So we got some record watches going on. I don't know if Oklahoma's offense, if and when they get it back, are really going to be firing the ball downfield anymore. But we'll see. And another sack here is Helix Myers cannot get away. Bronco Dukes, his second on the night.
Yeah, his second on the night and of the career. So Lawson doesn't get that one, though. He is involved. 3rd and 20. And at 7 of 16, soon to be 7 of 17, I'm going to call out Pittsburgh might just try to run it here.
Well, they will drop back to throw it under pressure. Hit as he lets it go, but taking his shot downfield, and Marcus Elliott knocked that one away. Had his hands on it, couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, Myers, I really think it's not his fault tonight. They just, early on relied too much on that running game. Oklahoma gets a few key turnovers, and that front seven, they started running away with it. Still good field position here. And oh my goodness, look at this return.
Yeah, great field position here. And again, Oklahoma, it's another area of the game that they've dominated. Pitt, their starting field position back in their own side of the field, 20, 25-yard line. Oklahoma has had a lot of drives starting around midfield or in positive territory, and Derek Power might find the end zone again. He is almost slipping free. He's finally brought down after a huge gain. He might hit 100 yards by the end of this night.
Yeah, really nice run. Bradford Clark comes back around. A nice tackle by him, the freshman, but still, as you said, yeah, almost 100 yards rushing for Power on his own.
And again, you said DT Hall mentioned they wanted to be balanced. They've run the ball extremely well when they needed to. They've thrown the ball, obviously, very well all night long. And now they're going to go into clock-killing mode and see what they can do here. They got 5 wide receivers, 4 to the top of the screen. Watch out for a quarterback run here. It's not like we haven't seen Power take off a few times tonight. He's actually going to try and throw this one over the middle. 2 receivers in the same area brought a lot of Pitt defenders with them.
Yeah, off the hands of somebody there. 2nd and 10. And they got 4 guys out in the, outside.
4 in the pattern, but they are going to run it. Porter on a draw play. He's going to lose a yard as Devian Rudisell, brings him down. Porter, 55 yards rushing. So that's one thing Pitt has done fairly well.
Yeah, it really has been a great, offensive showcase tonight.
So 4 receivers in the formation, and again, trying to run out as much of this clock as possible. And Mike saying it looks like OU is back after the triple option experiment. And this offense has definitely gone out and shown what they are capable of. So watch out, CFSL, if you've got Oklahoma on your schedule. Over the middle complete. Damian Jones, once again, 8 more yards, but it's 4th and 3.
Was that directed at a certain broadcaster?
Actually, it wasn't, because until you reminded me just now, I forgot all about our conversation.
Yeah.
But it's directed at every program that's got OU on their schedule this year. 7 more games, obviously, to go regular season. If you've got to game plan to stop this offense, good luck. They can do it on the ground. They can do it in the air. And, by the way, their defense is pretty good, darn good, too, holding Pitt to 10. And it is now 55-10 as Damani Marley puts one between the pipes.
And unless I'm mistaken, this is his debut tonight as well, the kicker.
Yes, he is a freshman. So Marley, good on that field goal. And I just read it somewhere. AMK said Texas is not afraid. I didn't say be afraid. I just said be prepared, be ready to go. Oklahoma is going to come in. They're going to hit you in the mouth. And so you better be ready for it. And I know I saw the Texas game this week. That was a wild one, a barn burner. I know Texas will be ready for that come week 8 when that one rolls around. Or not week 8. That would probably be the Bedlam game. But week 4, when Red River Rivalry comes around, I know Texas will be ready for that one. And Pitt trying to get out of here. Rashad Black, 4 yards on that carry.
Well, we talked about it. The Big Ten West, 4 teams won. Boise State the only loser, and they only lost by 1 score. So certainly the Big Ten West looking pretty strong so far.
And Cole, you got a nice little message out there from DT Hall in chat.
We've already. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I go right ahead.
Well, so this dates back to the podcast. We already talked about this last weekend, so I'm not going to go too much into it, but it should be a fun one next week.
Well, I look forward to that. And Pitt continuing to fight. 24 seconds left, and Darius Harris, another big catch. 4 catches, 87 yards for Harris.
Yeah, over 200 yards passing for Helix Myers. Comes back with a big play here. And hey, you're already down. Why not get some big plays in? Show that you're not done yet. And a nice play there.
And as we hit 20 seconds to go in this ball game, Pitt going to bring in the big set again, offset I. Fullback comes in motion to the bottom of the screen, and they're going to bring Black this way, and he cuts it up the middle, runs for 6, and that should be the last play of this ball game.
A statement made. Starker, he'll end the game with 7 tackles, and yeah, this should end it.
And that will. And finally, the clock runs out, hits 000. Oklahoma comes into Pittsburgh and the brand new field. They get the first victory on it, 55-10, your final score. Cole, help us wrap this thing up.
You saw their power, 400-plus yards in the air, an excellent night for him. Some great running as well from this Oklahoma offense. They are definitely back. They'll be at home against Auburn next week. It's going to be a fun one as this will end week 1. What a week, guys.
It was a great week indeed. 55-10, again, your final score in this one. And with that, I'd like to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, our executive producer, Mike Peters, and of course, my broadcast partner, Cole Mantell. On behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy, and you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on Twitch. An exciting week 1 has come to an end, but make sure you come back and join us on Monday, 6 p.m. Central for the podcast. We'll see you then.